In Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Naiad is an exceedingly rare fey water spirit that lives in an area called the Sisters, a set of waterfalls found near Unicorn Run in the High Forest of Faerun, alongside a variety of other fey creatures. They were originally also protectors of the waters around Mythdraenor, until the return of the Netherese Shadow City that led to its destruction. Naiads usually appear as humanoid females made entirely of water, cloaked in flora associated with water like lily pads and reeds. They are known to be mostly peaceful, but when pushed, they'll elect to use illusion magic and trickery to beguile their foes. The Naiad has an AC of 15 and 31 HP, with a movement speed of 30 while in the water and out. They have pretty even stats and boast a +6 to persuasion and a +5 to sleight of hand. They're resistant to psychic damage and fully immune to poison, while also being immune to the charmed, frightened, and poisoned conditions. They're amphibious and can become fully invisible when they're fully submerged in water. They're also magic resistant, all traits that make them a very big hassle for spellcasters. In combat, they can make 2 psychic touch attacks or cast one of their spells. The Psychic Touch deals 5 to 14 psychic damage, for a total per turn of 10 to 28. But they're also innate spellcasters that can cast Minor Illusion at will, Phantasmal Force 3 times per day, and Fly or Hypnotic Pattern once per day each. As a DM, I would use the Naiad as a hit-and-run style creature, placing them in an environment with lots of water. I would have them cast Hypnotic Pattern first, trying to CC as many players as possible. Then I would have them dive under the water to become effectively untargetable except through AoE attacks. From there, I would have them pop out of the water on their next turn and attack one of the mesmerized players with 2 psychic touches. In subsequent turns, I would have them pop out of the water and cast Phantasmal Force, then vanish once again. Once they've used all 3 of these spell slots, I would have them continue appearing, striking someone with a psychic touch, then vanishing beneath the water. And if it looks like they're going to lose the fight, I would have them cast Fly on themselves to try and escape by taking to the air. In Greek mythology, the Naiads are a type of female nymph that preside over fountains, wells, springs, brooks, and other bodies of moving fresh water. They are distinct from river gods and other nymphs, as well as creatures that protected marshes, ponds, and lakes, such as the Lernia. Naiads themselves were often the object of archaic local cults in ancient Greece, and were often of great importance to humans in general. Ancient Greek children would perform in coming-of-age ceremonies and rituals, such as cutting off locks of hair they'd grown their entire childhood to be given as gifts to their local Naiad. Many temples were situated near or on areas of running water, as the oracles within would be blessed by being around so many Naiads, and some areas even claimed that the waters protected by their Naiads had healing properties. However, despite all the positive connotations, the Naiads were also capable of danger when needed, and were known to be violently jealous creatures. In comparing the monster to the myth, we find that the overall themes of peace and protection have been retained in the D&D Naiad. Where they differ most is in their depiction, as the Naiad of ancient Greece was much more humanoid, and the D&D monster leans heavily into the water aesthetic. Regardless, both are creatures of power and protection, who you do not want to piss off. If you enjoyed that video, please leave a like and comment below, and consider subscribing to the channel. You can also join the Patreon for $1 a month to access videos days before they're posted here, as well as other exclusive stuff like short stories, videos, and more.